Welcome to Warjax Games Club podcast, season 2, episode 3. We're your hosts, Brandon and Shaun, here with another round.
Of the best armies in Warmachine?
Yeah. Last 2 weeks.
Yup, so from... What was our date range?
We're looking from, 11:20, because that's what What's It Called makes us do, up till today.
11:72. So we lied about that slightly, because we are going to jump back, because I did promise a comment from last video that we would go over a Skorne list. So we do have a 3-0 Skorne list to kick us off, and then we're on 11:20 on.
Yeah, sounds good.
That is facts. Alright, let's jump into it, because there's quite a few. I think we have, 15? Something like that list to go through.
There's a lot.
So, let's kick it off with some Skornes. We had a 3-0 from... This was 11-17, so this barely misses the cut anyway. It didn't make last video, we cut it out. So, as promised, we are kicking it off with Skorne. Almost identical lists. Exact same units, actually, between the two lists. And very similar beasts between the two lists. Looks like we have a Mammoth with Xerxes. And then you got the two characters.
Yeah, I was telling you before, I was surprised on the Tiberian not being with Xerxes. That's his beast. But the Archidons make sense because, it's weird because feet turn, everyone's in his feet range, but the Archidons can kind of go wherever they want anyway because they're long leash. Or I keep saying long leash. What is it? Extended control range.
Yeah, something like that.
Was that the old? Is long
Same
leash
thing.
the old word?
Yes.
I feel like it was.
I think long leash is what it was called before.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be playing Xerxes every single turn, every single round. But I think he split it up because he won one round with Jalam, one round with Xerxes, and I don't know.
I don't think it showed us the third one. So he did win by death clock. Looks like he was up 7-4, where they were up 7-4. I don't know exactly who it is. Up 7-4, one on death clock. Up 5-1, one on scenario, and then 1-0 caster kill. I assume that had to have been pretty early into the game.
I want to pick Xerxes for the caster kill. That's just because I don't know Jalam as much.
Right.
Jalam's kind of wild. That's probably the scenario win because as long as things are in your control range, enemy models get one less die on attack rolls.
That's pretty solid. That makes you impossible to hit, actually.
Yeah, Jalam is actually really good. I think if more people played Skorne, I think both Skornes are really solid actually, because Immortals are really good too.
This makes me want to go look at the rules. Looking at the points on these beasts, Titan being the same as Moldokarn, is Karn not just bonkers anymore? He was certainly better. Him not even being the most expensive character is surprising, but the Titans are as expensive as the characters.
Yeah, the Bronzeback Titan is the really good one. So
I mean, Gladiator's only one less.
Yeah, they're both good. I think they've always. Also, they don't have this is where they split their beasts in half, right? So the old armies don't have access to everything in both lists,
right?
Or over in the Exalted world, they have different beasts.
Even Mammoth only being 10 points more. I have no idea what Mammoth does. I do not know what the new rules do for Skorne, but
I think it's interesting that the old 120s are so much cheaper.
Right.
That Mammoth at 27 is armor 20, Fury 5, and it has the huge gun on it, and then a POW 20 and a POW 19. They're 2 POW 19 melees. So
what's their boxes equivalent to the new 120s?
56. It's the same.
Yeah, armor 20, 56 boxes for 27 points is really good.
And Mammoth with Xerxes is going to get +2 speed on the feet turn, so we're getting in there. And then if you need it, the beast handlers, I know they used to be able to pull off Fury, I assume they still do that, But they also used to give like +2 damage, I thought.
Yes, you used to be able to give it out from them.
They still do. Yeah, +2 to like 2 units of these, your whole army's getting +2 damage on everything. The
Yep.
Archidons are like 9-point heavies that are costed like light
Fast.
beasts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this stuff is really good, and people just don't play it because they're playing new stuff.
I'm here for that.
Um,
I would only be playing new stuff as well, just because it's new and I think it's fun and exciting. But I do think some of this old stuff is probably really good.
it is. Archidons are like they're like a old, what's it called, beast? Legion beast, to be honest. Lightning strike,
Right.
speed 7.
I mean, we
Yeah,
went 3-0 here, so it's obviously not bad.
yeah. So, Legends of Halakha, really good.
That is Skorne. As promised, now we will jump over to our new undefeated list from the past weekend. We did not cut anything out. It is sorted by singles, so the team events. I think there was like a massive Polish team event that is not included in this. These are all singles results. We have some new trolls.
Yeah, this is one list, right?
Yes, it was just Boomhowler.
And I don't think this was like a one list event. They just have one list in here.
Right. Boomhowler was all you need. Boomhowler and Abyssal King and get out of my way.
Yeah, so 3 units of Marauder crew, not 4. But they're just hard to deal with. And then
Double booty boss. Pretty good.
so the booty boss like lets those units of Marauder crew they stir the blood or whatever, so they get +2 to their first damage roll. And like affects the whole unit in melee, so lets them hit hard.
It's just one quartermaster, is that right? Yeah, and then double tappers.
Yeah. I can't. Quartermaster, I think, has like 2 mini feats. One is the +2 on range attack damage rolls, and the other one I think is either Pathfinder or makes them faster.
It's good. It's just 4 points is like the cost of bringing in an entire another solo.
Yeah, like or like a unit, right?
Right. Yeah, it's expensive, but it is good.
Yeah. So the tappers, I think they all just have different mini feats. Honestly, I can't remember what they all are. Not that I can't look at them real quick, but I don't know. Abyssal King's really, I think, pretty solid. Hard to kill because like you can put the armor spell in your rack. Plus, it has an armor animus.
Right.
Did he bring? He brought the Triton, which I believe is the Indomitable. So, yeah, I need to play. I need to play Boomhowler against you.
Good old Boomhowler. Yeah, we could play that for sure. Looks like they beat some Mercs in round 1 on Death Clock, up 13-5 though. So looks like that was probably over anyway. Maybe tried to go for a caster kill or something.
Probably.
Looks like they beat Orgoth round 2 scenario, also 13-5. Orgoth again round 3, 12-6 on scenario. And then looks like Chimera in the finals 6-1 on scenario.
Yeah, so I was just reading Boomhowler for the first, well, not for the first time, but like I didn't remember what she did, but the feat given +2 defense to all your friendly faction models and then rapid healing, like not killing some of these trolls and stuff,
yeah,
and then they heal it back. Like these are all like I think 8-box models, right? Like all the Marauder crew. No, they're 5, but still 5 and tough. So like they tough and then they gain a couple boxes back, and then you miss like they're def 14 with this feat. So I get it. Like you win most of your game. Like they were gonna win all 4 on scenario, right?
Yeah. I think game 1 they won on Death Clock, but they were up 13-5. So essentially all 4 games were scenario.
This is a cool caster because usually you see Ragemonger and the one I played, the Arc 8 one.
So it looks like we have 2 other Trolls lists, so we're going to jump into those as well just for comparisons while we are on them. We'll kind of stick to factions as we go. So let's jump down to Andrew's list and let's see. So this is 75, so we're going to be different here anyway. We do have Boomhowler back again. And then Shadow Tongue. at 75.
Yeah, is Boomhowler just finally getting love? I guess maybe people weren't playing her. I don't know.
So it
I
looks
so the,
very
I
similar.
I would say the list is probably the same, except at 75, it was like we need to cut
Yeah, you lose king.
lose the king, but you still have 3 Marauder crews. You just don't have the. Well, you brought the bosuns instead, which cost 3.
Yeah, so it looks like you dropped the king for another dire troll. You lost a couple little solos. For the most part, very similar. 3
Yeah.
crews still. Identical dire trolls as well. Oh
Yeah,
no,
this
that's not different
is.
heads.
Is the other list like basically the same ish?
Do you know the difference in these heads? These dire trolls are the same minus.
Oh, I do. The cantankerous head is. Shoot. I know. Cantankerous has rage.
Okay. And what deep dweller have?
And then Deep Dweller is Floodwater, so it lets you put out the shallow water because all like every beast and whatever in this army has got
Amphibious.
amphibious. Yeah.
That's interesting. I saw they were both 3 points. Usually, like if you have a slight difference, it's because you shave something for a point or something here or there to make something fit. But both seem like they're worthwhile animuses to have.
The rage is good just because like Boomhowler and that Dire Troll can put it up, so both your Dire Trolls have rage.
Makes sense. Shadow Tongue. That's who you played the other day, right? When we played.
Yep. And this is similar to what I played, except I played 100. We had a Abyssal King.
Right.
Also, I lied. It's not. It's like the same list. It has multiple Marauder crews. I think Marauder crew is just what people are playing because like they sit on objectives and they're hard to kill.
I would say they're fairly cheap too, but like they're all bringing attachments. You end up being like 9 to 10 points. Like, I mean 7 if you bring the tappers, but
they are good targets for Shadow Tongue to cast through because they all have 5 boxes, so they can take the damage. You know.
Interesting difference in defenses. Takes a defense in both lists. One's barrier, fire pit. One's barrier, spike trap. Curious to know like what's the difference. Like the lists are very similar for the most part. Like I wonder what the difference between double fire pit and double spike traps for.
I agree. Because fire pits are for getting stealth and stuff. Where obviously the spike trap's really good for single wound infantry, and it takes out the cortex in Warjax.
I mean, it almost seems like it's like a difference in like a list pairing situation, but like you can't tell me the list play that similar to where like your advantage for a list pairing is your double fire pit. I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Let's see what
that was
these
a good
results
question.
were. So it looks like we won Death Clock round 1. Same kind of situation though, up 8-2. So that game's probably over anyway. It also, I'm assuming they calculated these points right. So it looks like you're also 24 to nothing in kills, which is very surprising. Like that tells me it had to have been fairly early. Like you couldn't have just killed nothing, right? Like 8-2 on Death Clock.
Yeah, it's likely like top of 3 or bottom of 3-1, right?
So then it looks like scenario payload 9-6 in round 2 beating Dusk, and then is that old Cryx?
Yep, that's Black Fleet. That's the pirate one with Scar.
Scenario as well, 8-1.
So I just play. I mean that's how I gotta play Brine Bloods on scenario.
Apparently.
Which, as you always said, you struggle with too, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big scenario player in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially with trolls. Interesting. Let's jump into the third one here. Keep it moving. See if this one is 100 or 75. This one looks like 75 as well. So this is Monger Shadow Tongue. So we did lose Boomhowler here. Shadow Tongue list looks totally different.
This is more like what I played.
Yes, this is very close to what you played.
Yep. Those well, I guess this is a different little unit. This one has the nets. That's what the pig galley crews are. This is a lot of drag and knockdown between the all the galley crew have like the nets they throw. They're only range 4, but then the frogs also have drag.
Yeah, the frogs
So
have
it seems like
range 8 drag.
are we trying to kill? We're trying to kill the caster here.
We'll find out in a second when we look at the verses and see what those look like. Monkers looks like we're back to a king.
Also, barrier, fire pit. What is this?
Doesn't take
Is
it.
that a thing?
Maybe. I was looking to see if the other one was barrier, spectral light trap. Maybe you're just missing what was going on. Dang, it's a big fatty king too. 31 points. The other one I think was
big
20 something.
31. Chunky abyssal king.
Yeah, this is we brought everything here. Looks like tentacle weapons still for the main guns. Literal overhead at 12. Wild.
Yeah.
Very similar though. Brought one of the frogs, but it is also just an abyssal king with dire troll. Similar loadout.
It's always shocking to me to not see the frog in a list, just because like the threat of it.
Isn't that so annoying? Like, you want to annoy me at a table playing Warmachine, doing something that like drags at like 8, 10 to 12 inches away. Like, that is so annoying to just mentally constantly have to think about and know and like pay attention to.
Yeah, speed 5 and then you jump 5.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's like non-linear. You can't hide behind something. I think if you're not playing one in every list, like there's got to be a good reason.
I think they're pretty good. Now they're flat 12s, right? Yeah.
They cost 12, but they have impervious flesh. The paralyzing gaze is like huge too.
Right. That affects everything. Not just boost themselves. Like I mean, I think they're decent. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah. This also wants to kill you. I'm guessing all these weapons on the Abyssal King probably have crits on them because Ragemonger. Oh, is it just the Jetsam? No, there's no way. They got it. Yeah, crit knockdown on all the guns, I think we went with.
So I don't know which list they played, but I'm gonna go with Shadow Tongue because they did go round 1, round 2 caster kill.
I think Ragemonger is in round 2. They actually played Ragemonger.
Oh, did they? So they caster kill with both.
But Ragemonger, like where the feat is giving you all your 1s or 6s, so like you're more likely to crit and get all those knockdowns and stuff.
Right. This is my kind of list though. Like now we're talking 64 to 47 in points killed, 2-1 scenario score, and a caster kill. Like now we're talking my kind of game. Get this like 13-4 score out of here on scenario. Like we're killing the whole table and we're winning on a caster kill.
Also beat Dusk, Winter Core, and Chimera. So all new armies. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but Skyrafael was round 1.
So it doesn't list anything for round 3. I'm assuming something just didn't get inputted. Points are 44-22, but the score is 12-0 on scenario.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming if those are accurate, then it was a caster kill.
Has to be, right? Yeah, because unless they lost and the person conceded, but I don't know.
Right. I would assume it doesn't have it. I would assume probably a 3rd round caster kill as well.
I agree.
Down on points here.
Or they put their points in wrong because it was round 3 and they were undefeated. But
a 31 point Abyssal King at 75 points.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But like at 75, it has the armor buff. You can take the other armor spell. Like it gets harder to kill.
Hey, I'm not opposed to it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We're taking an Abyssal King at 75 and we're caster killing 3 rounds. Like
you're right. This
could have been me on a weekend right here. Like this is my kind of list.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so that is new trolls. So then we're back to some OGs. Looks like we have some Orgoth here again. Let's see anything new going on in the Orgoth world. Of course, nope.
No, we got Warjax, dude. Come on.
Okay.
I've been a big fan of Warjax.
A big fan. 9-point jackal. I'm always excited to see Orgoth because like since we've like had those talk, I'm looking for those 5-point jackals. Like I'm waiting for the 5-point jackal spam.
Yeah, I don't. It's tough because are they better than a keeper? You saw the keeper. You know how good it is now.
I mean, the answer is just yes, though, right? Like, I'm not killing a
Oh,
keeper with one shot, or I'm not killing a jackal with one shot. Like, your keeper
true.
got one shotted. So,
No, it did not. Come on, it lived. 14
no.
point or 14 HP. It lived.
No, it died from the boosted shot from the heavy.
Oh, but he had gotten hit once. I shield guarded.
Yeah, you did show guard that one.
2 Siege Tarrasque, though. You got to be here for this list.
Oh, it does have 2C Trast. You know I'm here for this list.
Yeah. This is interesting. Double Warwitch Coven, too. Like,
I look at these lists and I feel like it's just because I've been playing Khador and playing the 120. I look at these lists and I'm like, how are you taking so much? Like, you're taking 3 legit jacks that I'm here for. You're taking double Siege Tarrasque, and then you also have Axers. You also have, like, you have all this stuff, and just like, this isn't fair. I don't get these kind of lists. And then I remember that I'm spending 30-something points on a single model, and I'm just like, oh, that's why. I forgot.
really good model, though. I'm surprised to see the Moloch in the Horus list, but he does have grave robbing, which, like, it's fighting with the Siege Tarrasques for, but you can give the soul to Moloch. The other list, though, Oryax is like big soul guy list. Also, hold on, backing up to Horus, like surprised to not see Halexis because he can also gather souls. Not that you want to like waste your turn giving them to the Moloch, but you can.
Right.
But other than that, like
Yeah,
I was
a lot
just
of
talking
souls.
to Max actually about Oryax just a few hours ago. 'Cause I sent him the list I had, and he was like, he said he liked it, but he actually really likes Moloch and Oryax. So there you go.
What are the Warwitch Coven? Are those the ones
That's
that debuff if
the
they're base to
focus bot.
base?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the ones that debuff the armor debuff base to base.
Oh, they have that
Or
too.
is that? Oh, that is them still. Okay.
That's why they're so good. Like their offense and defense, right? Like
Right.
power up your beasts and then or your jacks, and then it's not even base to base. It's within 2 inches. So like
Right.
you can walk, place, and like you're probably you're threatening like I don't know 11 inches to put that -2/-2.
Moloch in both. 17 points is just a lot.
Yeah, I think I would guess he would go down like in January, but he played him in both, so
I mean, the problem
he's
is at
just
17, you're almost getting a pig. And, like, then you have something you can
yes.
send off not in your control range and just, like, go wreak havoc on the other side of the table. You don't even have to
Yep.
worry about is the problem at 17 points.
And no balloon in either list, and those are 15.
Right?
So I agree with you on that. But also he went double Siege Trash, so he's just here for having a good time. So
I'm here for it. You know I love
yeah.
the Siege Stress. Best 80 mil in the game, remember?
Best 80 mil, go watch our video from 2 years ago, last year? I don't know.
Yeah.
Which funny random story, someone walked up to us at Crucible and was like, I just watched your 80 mil video. And we were like, man, we should play Warmachine.
That is exactly what happened.
Uh,
Interesting. So, I mean, this is different. I have not seen a double Siege Trash list, so, like, I'm here for this for sure. And double block for that. Let's look at the results. So we kick things off with a bye. We had a nice, easy 3-0 bye in round 1. We're here for that.
That's solid.
Caster kill round 2 on payload. 2-1 was the score at the time. Caster kill again in round 3, down 4-3.
You think Horus, like, it's Khador, right? And this is... who's Kovoski? Is that Yana? Or is that...
Oh, I do not know their names like that. You gotta talk to me and they're like... Not.
I think Kovoski is Yana.
I can tell you.
It is. That's the bear rider.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how much you want to bet we got dragged? No, immovable. You can't drag.
Yeah, you can't drag Yana.
I don't know how you got Yana with Horus. I guess you just got in there.
Down 4-3 though. I'm here for all these caster kills though. This is getting me hyped. Down on scenario and win on a caster kill. Like these are just spot on my my games.
Yeah, guessing round 4 was the scenario.
Yeah, it looks
probably
like 6-3. It doesn't say points and scenario score though would dictate that.
Oh man, why couldn't Toothless pull it out? We needed some Storm Legion on the cast, dude.
Needed a storm. I mean, beat New Trolls, Khador, and Storm Legion. Impressive.
Yeah.
On the way
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
3-0.
Horus is strong.
Indeed. Let's see. So we have one more Orgoth. Let's check this out. See what we're working with here. 100 points again. Let me see. Looks like the same.
Oh, I love that people are playing Warjax and
So
Horus.
Horus is a lot different.
Oh, look at the
Actually.
hey, look at the Horus. What have we been talking about, Doug?
Hey, 2 5-point jackals and a 6-point jackal. We've done it.
2 champions, 2 keepers. Like, how do you deal with all these boxes, all this armor?
It is a lot, and then look, you
Double
still have.
Nasher, double Axer.
As I
Like
say,
you're
you
not.
still have all the gas down there too.
Yeah, and you don't. We don't need the. We don't need the focus bots because the jackals don't need focus. Like they're.
Yeah, you just power them up. Man,
Yeah.
yeah, I think you're gonna see a lot of scenario wins here. Orax is different as well. 7-point jackal, still taking Bollock again, and then squeeze the 15-point bomber into this one.
Yep, makes sense. I think the bomber's good.
Agreed.
This person loves the 5-point
Double
solos,
rock
and they're
carriers
not
as
wrong about it. But they got them all over both lists.
For who? What was this?
They got the Groton like champs and keepers on both lists, all over but they're really good, so I get it.
They're hard not to take.
Double rock carriers?
Yeah, double barrier.
Also, they're so fast.
Triple barrier for this one.
Triple barrier. I brought that against you when I played Oriox 2 because Oriox has signs important. No, star-crossed, and like
You
hiding
can't
behind
hit,
stuff, making you like not be able to shoot me.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like this horse list. Just looks good to me. Like it's not exciting.
That's what we've
right?
been
like,
talking about, right?
I want the like 17-point heavy or like the big 30-something point 120, but like it just looks good. It's like not the sexy list, right? Like you're taking a bunch of 5-point jackals, aren't fantastic, and like a whole bunch of units, but like I do not want to play this list against this list.
Yeah, that's
like this is terrifying.
Exactly what I've been saying, like to people. We've been talking. I'm like, dude, you can make these 5-point jackals. They're like armor 19 and Horus feet turn with 26 boxes. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, it's I do not want to play against that. Let's see what these look like. My guess is all scenarios. So we played Trolls.
That's a shame.
Yeah, 4-1 Trolls scenario. Took the bye round 2. And then beat Storm Legion again, 6-3 on scenario. On 2
my
fronts.
boys, my Storm Legion's gotta get these dubs. I need to see the Storm Legion list. That's what I expect from Horus, though. Just scenario, a bunch of boxes, you can't kill me. Is that boring to play? I don't know. Winning's not boring, so.
That's kind of facts. Okay. I love these lists. Like, very, very different. Between these lists that are on here, and then finally we get to see like this list right here.
Yeah, big armor skew, big box skew.
Yeah,
like you can't deal with it.
That's my favorite list so far of the cast. Keep it moving. Let's see, Cryx. We have some new Cryx. Let's take a look here. See how many swarms we're playing. Only 3. Miracle.
Yeah, neither
out.
list is the big mechanical swarm caster.
Yeah. Let's see.
So.
Also, you have the new stuff out now. Like, I think if it was out, I'm not sure most people had access to it at that point. Like, now, definitely more people do. So, I think it was also... I think the swarms are good. And I also think you just didn't have many options. But now you have the Sludge Thralls, you have the Night Terrors. Like, there's a lot more options out there.
Yeah. This
also playing Carver.
I don't know, you know, we need to like go through Cryx at some point probably because I don't know enough about them. Maybe that's why they're crushing, because
no one knows about them. This is interesting. 4 with the same jack. We've talked. How many times have we talked about that when we get into spats about need versus want, wanting four of very heavy and being able to take all of this, even though neither one of us has ever built a list that had four of the same beast or jack in it. This is
I don't hate
interesting.
it. They all have a shield.
And they're also only all 12 points. Like, if you can build
Yes.
a 12 pointer, I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, they can all run or charge without spending focus. They each have aggressive. That's
Yeah.
on Decathus?
Do what? Oh,
That's
yes.
the name of the caster. Man, he has a spell that gives all of the models in the battle group stealth and dark shroud. So these are all +2 arm or +2 on their melee attacks, basically, because your battle group's just gonna have dark shroud.
Right.
Wow. And then the feat
Board.
lets you have a ton of soul tokens, and then you can spend soul tokens to reroll rolls. Which is it's a model in its control range. You can use it offensive or defensively.
Have you seen these sludge trolls, by the way? They look sick.
Do they play the same way the old sludges did? Do they blow up?
So I do not know as far as how they play. They look sick though.
Yeah,
Very
when they
cool model.
die, everything within 2 inches take a POW 12, and that's like
Oof. Any
so
corrosion?
brutal. Yep.
No corrosion?
And you gain corrosion.
Oh, and corrosion.
Yep.
Let's see. So we had caster kill. Round 1, Cryx v Cryx. Looks like it was pretty even. 3-3 scenario and a caster kill.
Nice.
Interesting. Man, 19 to 0.00 scenario and a caster kill. That seems very early.
You know what happened. You know exactly what happened. They're playing against Chimera.
Why does that mean I know what happened? Why are you saying it like that?
The Chimera person lost 19 points of their army, and we're like, I'm coming for you. And they failed.
And they failed. But and killed nothing?
Yeah, because they went all in on the caster. It didn't work, and now your caster's like in the middle of the.
That's possible.
Well, it's Kyrax. Actually, I don't know that to be true. That's Kyrax. It's not like it's Shyrus.
That's interesting. I would like to see what happened.
I take it back. I take it back. That might not have happened.
And then caster kill again. I think 3 more caster kills. 3-0, 3 caster kill.
But 87, like they wiped that army.
Yeah, it was almost over. Down 4-2 on scenario.
Likely, I would say likely Orgoth like went hard on scenario, like and shoved, and
right, and just
Cryx
gave
was
stuff
like,
up.
I can handle this. Apparently
so. Beat Cryx,
yeah,
Chimera, and Orgoth. It's solid for a 3-0.
Makes me think they took the other caster round 3 with the Dark Shroud, and their heavies just
87.
destroyed everything.
Man, whoops. That is a lot. Was there? There is a second one. Let's take a look at second Cryx here. The old Lich Lord again.
Same.
It's actually very similar.
Yeah. So is Decathus just? Is it because of that spell that gives your whole army stealth, your whole battle group stealth, and
maybe? But this one took 4 raptors.
Well, look how cheap they are. They're so cheap.
Yeah, 7 points is really cheap. 5 points. You can get down to 5. Figure.
That's got to be it. That's
Double
why we're
Swords,
taking it.
Night Terrors. You got Fury. Got the furries in here again.
The furry. Oh man, this caster also can like melee attack, kill something, spend a soul to like move 4 inches, so they can kind of get in the business and then get away. And they have stealth because of that spell, the Shadowmancer spell.
Right. The second list is interesting too. It's also interesting that they took Carver. I feel like I have not seen a whole lot of Boar or Invictus in Cryx.
Yeah, that's.
Not saying it's bad, but just have not seen a ton of it in Cryx, so it's interesting.
Triple barrier.
Yep.
You putting Carver behind Barry? I don't think it. I don't know if it gains the +4. Actually, I don't know. It might. I asked this question recently. I can't remember. Whoops.
Interesting.
Same two casters, but a little different.
Yeah, definitely a little different. It's nice seeing stuff that's not just like 6 swarms now. I'm here for the sludges and the night terrors and stuff, so it's interesting. 1 night terror here.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Let's see what their versus was. So way different, right, than the first one. Looks like we won on Death Clock 11-8. Looks like it was a pretty good game. 9-5 on Scenario. And then picked up the win with a caster kill against Khador. Interesting. 5-4 and only 14 points to 0. Very cagey.
Yeah, the going second, like, I wonder if they put on a ton of scenario pressure on the bottom of 2, and they had to, like, overextend from Khador to try to even it out, and then left themselves.
Right. Yeah, like 14 to 0 with a 5-4 kill and then getting caster killed is interesting.
Yeah. Also, I feel like sometimes like that 0 is probably them being like,
just not.
I'm mad, I lost, walked away, and Bradigus was like. Also, Bradigus is who won.
Yeah.
Warfare Weekend. So maybe I don't want to say Robert was mad and walked away. I wasn't there. I'm making that. I'm making up a scenario in my mind. He didn't do that. We don't know anything.
Inputted or something. Like, it'd be surprising if this was actual 14-0 5-4 scenario score and a caster kill to me, but it's possible. Yeah. But yeah, so it's more likely you just didn't input the points would be my guess.
Come on, Storm Legion, stop losing on scenario, guys.
It is rough out here. Let's see. It takes us to Dusk.
Dusk isn't even any good.
Dang. Straight cat.
No, they're busted. Big bust.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
And I say, like, I feel like if your list is always like 6 or 7 point light filled with a bunch of stuff, like maybe something's wrong with your faction.
I will say it is boring to see. Like, we've talked about this slightly, and this has nothing to do with this list or anything directly, but just in general, some talk that we've had recently. And, like, I think there's an issue with the lights / the cheap heavies being able to be so cheap, to your point of, like, it's kind of funny because, like, we got hyped for it earlier, seeing the, like, 5 point tyrants. Like, we got hyped. I said it was the most exciting list so far. However, I don't think it's good. Like, the game wise, like, it makes it so hard to take a legit 15-16 point, like, heavies that actually have some oomph and output when you can take one that's very similar defensively for 9 points and has one big gun or something, and it's just like it's so point efficient, and it makes it hard to see the other stuff. It's just my 2 cents, but
I said all that, but Tyrus might be like
a double voidage and
like an infantry caster. That's the one where all the models like get like the apparition on feet.
Apparition.
And they gain ghostly, so like maybe it makes sense for all your unit, like have so many units. But this has all those soulless dudes that feed the void engines, and
then another Carver down here.
Yeah, Kruger probably in both lists. Yep.
It's a lot of points. 37 points.
Israfel's really good though. Syrafel's gonna like you're gonna die. I think Syrafel probably is killing you. Although I guess she's good on scenario too with the feet pushing you back.
Right. Also have room for double Dreadguard Cavalry, which is exciting.
No, they're just good. Kruger's in both. Only one sniper team though. I was telling you about the sniper team earlier.
Yeah, it seems so good to me. Like you were basically just shitting on my Khador mortar team is what you were doing, but besides the point.
Yeah, the same point cost. Like you saw, I read you the rules.
Yeah, it was not close, so it's fine. Doesn't make me sad at all.
Yeah.
Only takes
In
one
a
thing.
in a faction that like they're probably I don't know. It's whatever. Mage Runner Sniper team's really good.
Triple barrier again. It was interesting. Tyrus Scarefell, I mean, this is very dusky. What we have seen. Let's look at the results. Looks like we had a clean 7-0 with a caster kill in round 1. 3-0 onto Death Clock. Interesting. And then an 11-6 Death Clock. Again.
Yeah. Recon's not very... That's hard to score. Like, everything's in the middle.
Went second in round 2 and 3.
I'm interested to know if they're choosing second.
I'm also interested in round 1. 7-0 going second. Like, how do you get shut out being the first one to score?
It's round 1. No.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, you get paired into someone who's just coming back. They haven't played this...
But 57 points? You killed 57 points worth of models and went second? And we're down...
Well, remember we played the other day? You went second and killed 100 points of models and scored 0?
And so that is actually true. That's because I'm bad. And at the end of the turn, I was like, oh, wait, I'm not going to score any of these objectives. That's just because I'm bad. Like,
so I wouldn't say they're bad, but, like, this is what happened, right? Like, they...
That is certainly true. Because I did not think... That was not my plan when I was playing the turn until I went to pass, and then I realized, like, oh, I actually scored 0.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened, though, right? That they got caught up and being like, you gave me so much to kill.
Right.
And then...
And got kill happy. I could see it, only because it literally happened to me a couple days ago.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what happened.
This one, we can cruise through this one a little bit. We'll just briefly look at more of the results. This is Brandon Owens' list. He was on last week's episode as well. The exact same carbon copy list between the two. So, very good. Pull up his list. Take a screenshot if you want to play it. I'm sure it is really good based on his results. He's also just a fantastic player, so that's probably part of it as well.
Absolutely crushing the other armies. You see these points killed?
Wow, 80 for 100, and then 14 in the last one.
Caster kill against Travis.
Oh yeah,
rip Travis. Sorry, Travis.
Travis Dunn got his caster killed. Hey, that's an early game too. 14-0, 0-0 on score.
I'm sure they were playing real like.
Yeah, he had to have gotten up in there.
I'll say I feel like they would be playing KG, but I don't know enough about Moraine. That's the newest one that came in the Cadre box, maybe.
Man, this is this is a
Moraine
good game here.
Moraine's speed 9. You probably got Moraine on the caster, to be honest with you.
100-40 on points, 7-6 score. I'd watch this game. This game looks like a banger.
Yeah, you just want to watch kill the entire army and then win by pass.
And then win 7-6.
It says scenario. I would assume they were just like, you're going to win on scenario. I have no models left.
Right. There's one more. Dusk list. Let's take a look. Tyrus again. Here for it.
Oh, actually plays Hazaroth.
Yeah, this is interesting. Like, not quite a 4 of, but, like, very close, right? Triple 15-point heavies.
Hazaroth is the remove all damage from your Warjax feet.
That would check out. And Magnus, huh?
That's what I'm talking about. And 2 sniper teams. No, what's it called? We don't have room for Kruger, apparently.
Apparently not, with 4 heavies and Invictus. You ain't got room for much else.
The Seeker Adepts, can they power up? They can probably power up
4 points, it seems about what everyone else is. That's probably... Oh.
No, it's friendly faction. They cannot.
Yeah.
Only Magnus can.
That seems fine. And an old tires list. 7-point gas. Well, seems good. About the
Same.
same as everyone else's. Yeah.
Same models. Prisoner though.
Prisoners, yeah. This is different. This is new. It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, double cav, double slayers seems good.
Kruger.
Yep. Let's take a look at the verses here. 10-3 on scenario. Solid. Solid round 1 win. 17-14. Yikes.
That's a banger game.
That's wild. 63-36 too. 17-14 win.
I wonder if this is like, I imagine against Prime Bloods you take the like all Jack list because it's like not pillow fisted but a little bit.
Just you can't kill me.
Yeah, like you get your Jacks damaged a little bit. Oh, heal them up.
But how are you even scoring 17? It's battle lines. I don't know exactly what the scenario is, but like most stuff, like if you're just Jack heavy, you can't score. You gotta have solos and units and other stuff as well. And that stuff's just dead. They only had one of it.
Yeah, the only units are the ones that power up too.
Yeah. Like if they try to score something, there's no way they didn't die.
That's good. I don't know.
Like 17 points is a lot. Like you've got to be scoring a ton every turn.
Yeah, and battle lines is 240s in the middle and 230s. So maybe you're right. Maybe we're bringing Tyrus here.
Yeah. Seems more like it with that scenario. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Alright, so let's move on here. Circle with the 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Circle. Baldy. Good old Balder. Let's see. Love the name.
I thought you called it that. I see the name now. I was like,
yeah, they named it Baldy. Here for it. 75 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Balder.
Let's see.
This is the army that has the
2 olds.
construct beasts. So
Which is kind of weird for the pureblood, right? The 15-point pureblood. It's kind of
it's like I don't know. It's kind of good though, right? Like it can either warp ghostly or warp strength to get +2. I'm sure you remember all that.
I do remember that. Craig was big in the old Circle game.
Yeah, he actually played Balder too. I feel like, which is weird.
Did. I feel like I never lost to Balder.
Yeah. No offense to the Balder players.
We used to play that a lot, and I feel like it just never quite got there. To be fair, I do feel like it was Cephalix most of the time that he lost to. And Cephalix was decent, but
Baldur's Fate's interesting though. Your enemy models all lose Pathfinder, and treat all open areas rough terrain.
Got him.
Yeah, so it feels like if you go first run up and then take all the scenario stuff and feet,
I'm not going to lose on clock. I can promise you that. My models only move 2 inches.
Yeah.
That seems brutal, for sure.
Also, it's Kruger 0, not as good as he used to be, but still solid.
Speaking of Kruger.
Yeah, Kruger 2 probably still good.
Another double Guardian. The well, though, in this one. I'm here for the well.
Yeah, Kruger is the one with the feet where -2 speed and you push everything away 3 inches.
Yep, and shifting stones. It's bringing back bad memories now.
No, at least. Oh, also no. Balder didn't have synergy. That's bad. I guess my bad. Yeah, Kruger Balder not exciting, but Kruger is good.
Yeah, pushing away is very good from that standpoint. Double Stone Shaper as well. I don't know what these Mist Riders are.
It's their, well, you can guess it's cavalry. But
yeah. I don't remember them, though. Cryag never played Mist Riders?
Crag was not playing Mist Riders. Speed 9. Or they have spells? Yeah.
Interesting.
So they have Prowl, and then they can one of them can put up Obscuring Mist, so they have stealth basically. And then the other ones can do Chain Lightning, Stone Spray. Are they Battle Wizards? They are, yeah. So charge in, Brutal Charge. So it's about 12, which is not exciting, but
They can kill something and then cast.
yeah, I mean, if you're going into a little unit, like you could kill something and then Chain Lightning and kill the rest of the unit.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, and then Obscuring Mist with the last guy to make your guys stealth. They can go off on one side and probably take care of stuff.
Do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at some scores. Looks like we beat Khador with a caster kill 11-5. I'm seeing a lot of Khador caster kills.
That's bad for you. This is Boreas, for the way.
For me.
Borisiuk, however you say his name.
Something like that. I think I'd call him Borealis to you or something like that. I don't remember what I told you or what I said the other day. I think Chimera. Can all of my factions just stop losing? This is turned depressing.
You're done for.
We lose 12-11 scenario to Chimera. Thanks 65-64 in a 12-11 game. I'm here for this game too. It's another banger.
Now I think about it, 12-11 probably means they went to 7 rounds.
Yeah, I could see that. That's a lot of scoring. And 65-64. Keep in mind these are only 75-point games, so that's like the entire army.
Yep.
Even 42-40 with a 4-1. This one was Death Clock. Ooh, what is that?
I'm guessing,
I have no idea what that faction is.
That's Rhett.
Oh, I can hover over it.
Shadows of the Retribution. I'm guessing that was a go first, score points, push your opponent away, and then he couldn't get back.
Yeah. Interesting with the old circle.
Mm-hmm.
Legion. My old flame.
Yeah, and Devour's or Dragon's Host, not
Yeah. I'm here for the Dragon's Host. Thags 2. Look at both of these lists. I was about to say look at this Thags list, and then I glanced up and realized there's 0 units in the other list either.
Yeah, just the Forsaken.
Yeah.
Is Forsaken a solo?
Though. Yes. So are the Shepherds. They can remove some Fury. Triple Shepherd. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can't Shepherds kind of fake extend your control range?
Yeah, they can force somebody.
Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Yeah, because Thagrush, this is the go attack with everything feet and they get another attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, this is the attack again, Thags.
That is so spooky.
I mean, this is a lot of his stuff to attack again.
Angelius Golab.
Yep.
Ravagore, Scythian.
I assume there is no. I didn't pay attention to how they broke down Legion. Is there no? Are the other 2 characters not in Dragon Host?
Dragon Host gets Golab and then Typhon?
Okay.
Typhon.
The Thags.
Which Animag and Thags are in
Yeah.
Dragon's Host. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And Callus with the Archangel, because Callus does stuff with fire, right?
He does. It's just surprising to me how similar these lists are.
Oh, so Callus gives continuous effect fire on all your and then do all of his beasts get fire weapons, or because if they do, that makes the Archangel Animus really good, right?
It would make the Animus really good.
Or brand of, I don't remember. See, he does something with fire on all the weapons.
It's interesting. It's an interesting pair. I don't know what the rest of their options look like, but it's an interesting pairing to have very similar all beast lists.
Yeah. When I played JVM, when he played Legion, he played it a lot like this too. He just hit you with a million beasts because their beasts are so fast and
right
hard to hit.
Let's see. Like we went second, went 4-2 with a caster kill.
Mm.
Not crazy, surprising.
Dagrosh probably. Yeah.
15-5, winning on scenario against your boys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They can't win scenario. We learned.
And then the old 5-4 caster kill.
That one with Callus.
Going second. Interesting. Okay, Legion.
Yeah.
I see you. I'm here for some Legion. That leaves us with one list to wrap us up and send us out of here with some old school Khador.
This one's funny. I remember this list when I was looking at it. It's one list.
It is a one lister out of 100 in Armored Core.
Yeah, what do you think about Double Conquest?
I'm here for it.
Just double Khador 120s.
I mean, you got some backup. You got double shock troopers as well.
Yeah.
That's about it. A couple.
I think the battle mechanics can give. I think their battle mechanics can give focus.
Oh, okay.
Who's this? It's Harkovich. Okay. The funny thing is, Harkovich is Field Marshal Repo 3, and we know that the conquests are not doing that.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, this is he has a +3 armor feat, and then you can charge for free in his battle group.
A pretty good feat turn.
Also escort, you know about escort.
Escort's solid.
And guided fire, so boosted range attack rolls in his battle group, and the conquest has big guns. Got a POW 15 and a POW 2 POW 10, like they're 10-10 on the AoE and the regular damage. So
clear some little stuff for sure. I like escort getting faster. I mean, I've been playing some of the new 120 throw superiority up on there, give it +2 speed, and then escort +2 speed, and all of a sudden you have a McMasty going speed 8. That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
AKA the
Mastodon. This is good.
Yeah, I'm here for the...
Yeah, given your battle group boosted range attack rolls, so those big guns on the 2 conquests, if they crit, they throw everything D6.
That's pretty sweet. I'm just here to help hit. I assume Armor Core has the same problem that...
Rat 4.
Yeah. Geez, even worse. Yeah, I've been complaining about Rat 5.
Yeah, big ol' Rat 4. But they are all AoE, so they're going to hit hard when they hit.
This is true. Looks like we took out Circle in round 1 with a little 6-2 scenario score. Took out your boys again. It's been a rough day for us. 18-11 on scenario. 74
said, I don't know how to deal. It is hard to get through all that armor. Like the Man of War high armor too. It's tough.
Right.
And you're getting shot to death with big AoEs. That's not good for Storm Legion.
Yeah, I can see that one. Just put up what's your wind spell? Windswept? Oh wait.
I don't think it matters. No, I was say it doesn't. He beat 2 anti-caster or anti-shooting.
He beat Orgoth 11-7.
Yeah. Doesn't matter though. You don't need to shoot him. Just get in there.
Just dominate scenario.
Yeah. Bring in Sabrith to try to bring the armor down, because Sabrith has the -2 armor spell.
Orgoth's going second too in round 3. That's surprising.
Yeah, they got. This is interesting. This is fun list. They got something figured out over there.
For sure. All right. That will do it for the best armies in Warmachine this week. Wrap up, we had some Trolls, had some Orgoths, Cryx, Dusk, Old Circle, Old Legion, Old Khador. So, exciting week. Ran down through these. We jumped back, saw some Skorne in the beginning. Throw back out to a comment from last video wanting to see the Skorne. So we did touch on that one briefly to get us started, and that will wrap us up for the week. We will see you guys next week. Ross, you got anything?
No, that's it.
Later.
Later.